Dream Daddy. Hey everyone, my name is Anemone and today I welcome you to my stream. Yes, and today we're gonna continue with Damien. I believe so. Oh, please drink water 0. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you have a lovely day ahead of you. And yes, and with you, a good morning. How are you? Let's continue. Oh my god, it's always so difficult to find it. Right, last time we had Robert. That book. Here we go. Dream Daddy. Who's gonna be a dream? You always have shoot. Hello Hero Flame, how are you doing? How are you doing? Jeez, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. No, during Deltarune I saw you. Okay. How are you doing? I don't know, man. I don't know. So here we should, yes, so everything is correct. So we're gonna continue with Damien. No, but to be honest, I don't know how I'm doing because my father got, he got COVID. My mom has like a, like seasonal flu, and it's great. And I'm kind of like, I feel sick, like I actually got a sore throat, so maybe I will not like, do a lot of voices, and maybe I need to stop earlier, but I try, it should be fine. It's not so bad. And his voice is also good. And yeah, but otherwise I feel like I'm good. Like I've been so productive today. My creativity is peaking, like I've been working a lot on my model. Like to be honest, with the rigging, I was like, shit, it will take me like a month to do all the rigging for my updated model. Like it's not a new one, like it's still like I still have that outfit, but I just have like new assets and some updates. Some things are a little bit better, like the mouth rig and something with the eyes and stuff like that, some assets. The hair will get physics. And yeah, but like it's kind of going quick. Like I started 3 days ago, and today I'm kind of like, okay, I'm slowly getting there. Had a huge oopsie, but I found out why. Because suddenly I looked like a huge like pixel VTuber, not like and I was like, oh, I did something, but I fixed that. And then maybe I will do a thing, a creative project on this channel, like a one-time thing. Like I was just like, I feel like doing it. It's extremely dumb, but I had a lot of fun doing it, so yay. So yeah, well, that was a straightforward bombshell. Yeah, like, I mean, that is it, like, I feel like generally when we talk about English, the question, how are you, should not be small talk. That is nonsense. Like, it's not good for your mental health if how are you, a sincere question, while you're concerned about the well-being of another person or just interested, but it's small talk. It's like, no. If you ask me how I am, I will tell you. Even if it takes half an hour or 2 hours. I had all of it already. I will tell you in detail. Like small talk, is kind of like, hey, what you're doing? And you can be like, oh, nothing. And sometimes you literally do nothing. You were maybe just like kind of, thinking. Or you're thinking about not thinking, but you're thinking. Yeah, so anyways, Damien. He's my favorite. Always try to make others around you happy. Are you guys happy? Tell me, are you happy? Always use a coat of wax after wash. Wait, use a coat of wax? For what? Shoes? What? Hair? What are you referring to? I'm so confused. Clothes? No, you should not wax your clothing. Damien seems really interesting. Oh boy, he is. A little odd, but interesting. And I do, again, like, I feel like from everyone who we dated prior, Matt would be probably the person who I would actually date from personality, character, you know, like he is in some ways quite different from me, but it's nice. He's really wholesome. He's really cute. Damien, on the other hand, I feel like I like him so much because I just resonate with him. You know, like I can see myself a lot in him. But yeah, so a little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I don't know. Today I'm weird. Don't worry about it. It just is. I navigate to Damien's That Book page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see that Damien's typing. We already had a lot of like side quests pretty much with Damien. So he likes art. He collects dead insects, specifically dead butterflies. He wait, we had another side quest with him. I can't remember. It's implying you're ever normal on stream. Well, let's say I have a normal in my opinion, but you know, I kind of have my ooh, today I'm extra spicy weird, you know. I see him there for a minute before I see that Damien's typing. I can't remember what the last side quest was with Damien. But then he keeps typing. And typing. Man, this guy's writing a novel. I leave a computer to make some coffee. That is actually hilarious because, okay, like I will spoil some stuff. So, you know, like I have a friend and we're online friends. And one day, like, you know, we got to know each other over like a anime page, obviously, where else? And she wrote me like a little short novel and I wrote her back. And, you know, I also wrote a short novel. And then for like a couple of months, we just kind of wrote these like short novels to each other. Like I at one point typed it in a Word document and like we had around typically 6 to 10 pages of written short novels which we sent to each other. Yeah, that was nice. Like sometimes I still kind of look at it and read through it and I'm like, damn, that was really nice. And even today we're still sometimes like, like, do you remember our short novels? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, the good old days, you know, like it was nice. It was nice. It was like a letter friend. Is it called pen pal? You get what I mean. Letter friend. Man, this guy is writing a novel. I leave a computer to make some coffee. I got tea. I have a new tea. It's really yummy. It's like Oriental plum tea. It is so delicious. Like, I don't know. Fuck it. Yes, that one. You understand me. That's the most important part. And he's still typing. I sip on my coffee. I'm scared of sipping on my tea because it's maybe still too hot. Last time, oh my god, like literally like 2 days ago, I burned my tongue so badly. So delicious. Oh, I didn't read. Jay, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in as gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. Oh wow, there's more. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and stroll around my garden. Should it please you, till then, adieu. Your humbled D. Bloodmarch. I love it. I love it so much. It's so cute. I would do exactly the same thing, to be honest. I don't like the adieu. It doesn't sound very Victorian to me, judging him hard. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. It's good. Hey, Amanda? Can you help me with something? Also, by the way, how's the audio? Just, you know, asking for a friend. What? You know what I mean. Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. Ugh, disgusting. No, can you interpret this for me? Come on, guy, like that's not so hard. I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how your kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See that? Kids go over saying lol and LMNO or whatever and decide that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. No, this is the 1900s. 18,000s is what it's saying. Oh, God. I hate it. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? I love it. We're writing a letter. What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? Ugh. How will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutant ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our Dory. I don't know what she's talking about. Or, so you read Pride and I know that I hate you word because I never know how to pronounce you. Like literally, this is a word which my English teacher, like 10 years ago, I don't know, was like, this is how you say it. And I'm every time like prejudice, prejustice, like it's just seriously, like someone sneezed while like trying to type something on a keyboard and then that happened. Like, ugh. Okay, prejudice. Here we go. And
prejudice.
Okay, there we go. Prejudice. For school, one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you, kid? Like the first 5 pages, then I read a review of a movie. Still got a B though. Did the same thing. I actually once got like class best, like an A+. And I literally only read like the first chapter, watched the movie, read like a review what the differences are in the book and in the movie, and got it. Great. So what do I say to Damien? I got this. Yeah, Amanda, please help us. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards, Jay. So much. I love it so much. Oh, you could at least be like, oh, I don't know, good day or whatnot. Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. Ooh, so pretty. Oh my god. Will one of my parents come into my room? Apparently not. Great. Love that. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms over above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker and back, and a hollow sound echoes through the house as I strike it against the door. Ah, that was hard. Something like that. Ooh. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil paintings of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. The paintings look a lot like Rembrandt. Yeah. Nice. You can look up Rembrandt. He has lots of famous pictures. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Jay? Pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. Oh, that's just how I imagine it in my head. Fantastic. What's with a door slamming shut? Oh, sorry. There was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings were not creepy. I like oil paintings. Right. Awkward. Please, let me show you around. Okay? Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reasons. Probably because he likes the parlor. This is one of the older homes on the blocks. Yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped it with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, My Chemical Romance. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know, the rebellious teens years are onward. There's more to see. The goth is judging the emo, obviously. We know the war. I have to side with his son. What was his name? Lucian? No. Lucian? I don't know. I think I may be also confused right now with Lucius, with the game which we're playing. Lucius? Ah, fuck me, I don't know. Blech. But yeah. We all know the war between goths and emos. We reach a door at the end of a hall that Damien opens with a flourish. And this is the library. Again, we already know about the butterflies because we had the side quest. Sunlight streams from floor to ceiling, arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. pick up a book. Yeah, I want to know what he's reading, you know, because I also read books. You know, maybe we have similar interests. You know, Jay, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more toward novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. That sounded a lot like, I don't know, like games nowadays, or just like content, like in general. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. So it's a very loved book. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read out loud. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had to bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looks up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
What?
Okay, I think that's enough. Damien sips the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. I see, Damien and I have very much similar tastes in books. Even though I don't think that Naruto and Sasuke is such a good pair. Controversial, I know. That's a rare book from my private collection. Look at the butterflies. I walk up to the glass display of pinned books on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Kind of creepy, not gonna lie, but impressive. Nice books. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I should show you how sometime. Oh, we already did that, don't worry. But like, you can't remember, you know, but yeah, we did that. I'm concerned I will stick the pin right through my finger. The pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Look out the window. It's so, like, I find it so interesting because with some guys in Dream Daddy, it's relatively easy to get a lot of like hearts. Whereas with others, it's like kind of difficult. I walk to the window and am greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of a cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Daughters, so like the twins or all three? That is what I'm asking. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-up with one hand now. Damn. Damien is cute. He's cute. Did you know that Victorians spend at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of a full-length window? Wait, really?
Oh.
No. But Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. I love his humor so much. Please, will you join me for tea? How could we say no to that? I mean, I already got my tea here. It's a lot, but very delicious. I follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set up upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-backed chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. It looks really beautiful what you have set up. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
Oh.
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they served. Oh. The more you know. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea, and I guess we're enjoying night tea or evening tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Like, but I'm still like the oil paintings look so much like a Rembrandt, like with a dark, you know, brown, blackish background. You know, the main focus lies on the face, which is also definitely way lighter. Like, you know, you have that strong, like light dark contrast. Like, and especially also that like the dog has his own portrait. I love it so much. In the manga, it would be probably like Alexander. Every dog like that in the manga is called Alexander. I don't know why, but every fucking book, every fucking manga with a dog like that is called Alexander. God. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me tiny sandwich. Your home is really impressive. Wait, we haven't saved yet. We're gonna save for once. Your home is really impressive. Are there a lot of goths in Maple Bay? I like your cape. I feel like, I mean, the first and the last one are good compliments, right? Like, I like, your home is really impressive. He's obviously very proud of his home. You know, like, it's nice that we like compliment that, but also obviously he likes his cape because he's wearing it, so he would love his cape. Are there a lot of goths in Maple Bay? That is an interesting question, like, you know. We're gonna talk about his home, I think. He'll like that. See, it's always good. It seems like you've really put a lot of work into this space. Thank you. No one has ever complimented my home before. Aw, it's gorgeous. I would prefer less depth, but you know, otherwise, it's really pretty. Well, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers into my place. And look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. Oh god, my monitor is... Okay, back. I don't know, man. Lately, my tech stuff is dying. Like, I have two monitors. One is 20 years old and kind of dead. Has like lots of like extra special effects on it. And my other one, I think my cable is maybe broken. So it's not actually the monitor, but I'm not too sure. Maybe it's like on the monitor, the like plug-in thingy. I need to see. But yeah. Also my webcam, which I'm using for streaming with my model, like, is also not anymore like the best. Like, everything is broke here. Everything. Thanks. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in goth stuff?
Oh.
Well, when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, will you be the savior of the broken, the beaten and the damned? Did he take you into the city and see a marching band? Sorry. Did you guys see a marching band? I love this so much. I'm afraid I don't understand. You need to listen a bit more of the music which your son's listening to. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. And your son loves My Chemical Romance because he's emo. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. This is so cute. He's so adorable. You're such a cutie. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art history and fashion. What started off a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and cultures of those who came before us, I think. Indeed. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. Indeed. I like him. I like him a lot. He takes a sip of a tea, so we need to sip as well. Slowly, my tea is drinkable. It's such a delicious tea. I don't know how to explain. Like, this is Oriental, like plum tea. And it tastes like how soap smells. Do you understand what I mean? It's so delicious. If you have like a really nice smelling soap, you know, and you're like, oh yes, this is a really nice, like a little bit spicy, you know, but still very fruity soap, you know, and you're like kind of like, oh, it looks really good, you know, like kind of like some fancy soaps, right, which you see and you're like, it looks like food, you know, it looks really pretty, you kind of want to eat it, but it's soap, you should not eat it. But the tea smells like, it tastes like how soap looks like it should taste. Ever had cake and tea? What do you mean? I had cake before. I don't like cake. And tea, I have tea all the time. I'm obsessed with tea. If you haven't noticed, for every stream I have one tea. At least. Sometimes I have 2 teas. But hey, Hero Flame, what is your favorite tea and what is your favorite cake? Hit me. He takes a sip of a tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. I mean, together? I mean, together, probably. I don't know, I don't like cake, so I never eat cake, pretty much. There's only there's one, like, vegan carrot cake, which is actually good. It's so fucking delicious, I don't know why. It's so good. That is one which I want to make, especially now that we have soon-ish Eastern. I want to make my carrot cake. And then there's like a Russian cheese chocolate cake. So good. So good. But besides that, I don't like cake. So yeah, I don't think that I ever had cake and tea at the same time. Maybe. Maybe many years ago. Back then when I still liked cake. But yeah, no, what Damien says is very much like spitting facts, you know, like, I feel like also like there are lots of like, yeah, like communities nowadays, like alternative communities, and some of them like are really much like, you know, you have to go 100% or not at all. But sometimes it's like kind of like, well, you still can enjoy it. You know, but like going 100% is not always the most like best, you know, way to experience, at least for you. For some other people, maybe they're thriving in it, but you know, I feel like it's very wise what Damien is saying. I like Damien. Damien is so cool. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant, don't know the word, cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Wait, you thought about eating soap? I mean, I don't know, like, I feel like I less. But like, if you watch soap content, okay, like there's lots of soap content out there and on the tube, which I watch really often because I just think it's so fascinating, people who make soap. Like there's literally one which I look at and she makes every time like a disclaimer, like, this is soap, you cannot eat it, like it looks delicious but don't eat it, it's not edible, don't eat the soap. You can eat cake, you know, but this is not cake, this is soap. And it's so hilarious seeing it because like she just makes her soap making video and everyone in the comments is like, oh my god, I want to eat it, like it looks so delicious. And I feel like a lot of people are oftentimes like, oh, I want to eat the soap. Didn't even Sophia eat soap? I think she once tried eating soap, but I could be wrong. Like, don't eat soap, kids. Tell me, Jay, do you have any hobbies? Okay, my hobbies. What are my hobbies? I do artsy stuff and crafting stuff. Like, you know, I made a VTuber model. I draw occasionally. I am interested in art history, even though I could definitely know way more. But I'm lazy studying. I like pets. I hang out a lot with my cats. And I want to have a dog one day again because dogs are awesome. Also, they make me go outside, which is a huge plus. My hobbies. I like reading. Very similar genre as you. I like... What are my hobbies? I don't know. She likes certain things. Hey, he likes it too. Maybe you were not here, but he had gay smut in his library, so we have the same interests. Okay. What do I like? I don't know what else I like. Pretty much that's it. Just artsy stuff. Yeah. Reading, tea, and animals. Yeah. Tell me, Jay, what about your hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Actually, I know some people who don't really have interest in stuff. You know, we're kind of like, oh yeah, my hobbies are meeting up with my friends. And I'm like, I mean, I love hanging out with my friends, but this is not a hobby. This is socializing. You know, like this is like hanging out with people because I love them. It's not a hobby. You know, like a hobby is, I feel like, something which you're really passionate about. And I don't know, like I sometimes find it quite sad when people are like, oh, like I have nothing which I'm passionate about. Like I feel like I have it maybe like when it comes to career, where other people are like, no, I have a clear, you know, idea of what my career should be, and you know, I'm very passionate about it, which I find like really fascinating because I can't relate. But yeah, like for me it's just like interesting, like because like for me, like having my artsy stuff, you know, is a really nice outlet, you know, also kind of staying healthy, you know. Also again, like I have that one thing which I did today, like my art project, I'm gonna call it now, and you know, I will probably upload that video one day on YouTube. It definitely still needs lots of editing, and I'm not the best editor, so it will take some time. And yeah, but it's just like, I don't know, it's just nice, you know, it kind of makes your day a little bit better. I feel like if you have some hobbies, something which you can be a bit passionate about. It is difficult to find passions nowadays. I guess I can't relate with that one. I feel like to say like nowadays it is hard to live out your passions because, you know, like you're so drilled into just focusing on your job and ignoring your hobbies, you know, like I feel like maybe I would agree on that. But I feel like finding new things, I feel like a lot of people are so conditioned to be perfect and that they're scared of being bad that they don't try out new things, which I think is really sad. But I'm very often like a person, like someone's like, oh, I want to go to a Zumba class, you know, you want to join? And I'm like, I never did that, but sure, you know, and that is how I once tried Zumba. Is it mine? No. Then I tried out boxing classes and I really loved boxing classes, but nowadays I can't do it anymore because of my arms. And, you know, I was like in gymnastics and like I was in a swimming course and I was dancing and I did ballet and like, I don't know, badminton. I hate badminton so much. Ugh, disgusting. You know, tried out piano, tried out mandolina, which is like a small-ish guitar, ukulele, but not really. It's like a very old instrument. Yeah, tried out a little bit singing, but my throat gave up. I don't know, like I feel like it's easy to pick up stuff. Like even if you do it for free, like I feel like nowadays there are lots of like Zumba and whatnot on YouTube, which you just can do for free. Like also the boxing stuff, which I did, was for free online. Like you can do that all at home. It's really cool. Which version of him do you dislike? Oh, you need to explain that. I currently do not know what you talk about. I'm sorry. Oh man, I do, but I do. We already had that. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly rather attractive. Agree with that. Agreed. Look, I'm so much like Damien. Ugh, I love it. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sounds sophisticated. You said you dislike a certain popular character? Did I? Oh, dude. Just now? Oh, I said I disliked badminton. Like, it's, but otherwise? I said I disliked badminton. I hate badminton. But that is like tennis, just different. Or I don't think I said like I dislike a popular character. At least not just now. I think. Oh boy. Oh, my brain is giving up. Guys, maybe I'm getting old. I like watching soap making videos on the internet. Look. You mean badminton? Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Do I say it not English enough? How do you English people say it? Badminton. Badminton. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Badminton. And I said a little bit more American-ish, I guess. Yeah, I hate badminton so much. I like watching soap making videos on the internet. I mean, we literally just discussed that. I do like that. I love me some word jumbles. I learned how to juggle. Soap is an important advancement in modern society, getting rid of germs and stuff. I would say that the people who make soap are the true heroes here. To watch them work is an honor. I thought you hate Batman, not Batman. Jeez, I can't talk anymore. It's like not what is this? Bruce is alright. Bruce Wayne. In one of the games, like what's going for the brain stroke early today. I think so. I said I feel a little bit sickish, so yeah. It's difficult, man. Talking is hard. Talking is so hard. I hate it. I hate talking. Why is it like that people have decided what words are and we can't just make the words, you know, like, and you just know what I'm talking about. Man. So no, yeah. I tried making some with Amanda once, and we both had to go to the doctor for the rashes, which I guess goes to show that we should leave it to the professionals. Also, soap making is very toxic, so be careful when you make or when you try to make soap making. Do your research before you do it. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Ooh, Damien, I love how they drew the flowers, because this is literally like such a in it almost lazy way to make it, but it's so effective and still so beautiful, and I just love it how they made the flowers. I should make that someday, like that, because it's so pretty. Like, they literally just made artwork, copy-pasted everywhere, you know, and obviously you have different plants. You have like some of like a bit more of a grass, like some roses, like some which look a little bit more like lavender and stuff, and then it's just copy-paste, 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 copy-paste. And then under it, we just took some colors, probably lots of green as the base color. And then just slapped on some like colors like the pinks and reds and orange, yellow. And just had fun with it. Ugh, it looks so pretty. Looks so pretty. Love it. I want to make something like that. I don't know why. Just very nice. So simple, so easy, but still so beautiful. Ah, love it. Damien takes me around to the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and the butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden. It's beautiful. I don't want to know how you maintain it, because that looks like so much work. Thank you. Like, that is always my thing. We don't have a garden. We have like more like we do have somewhat of a garden, but like it's just for like veggies and berries and fruits. But you know, like, it's so tiny, and my parents are there like literally every day, and I'm like, geez, that sounds so exhausting. But like, actually having your own big garden sounds so exhausting, and I'm like, I don't know if I would want to have a garden. Like, it's so difficult. A patch? Yeah, I think that could be it. Like, it's ew. Besides, if you can afford someone who actually takes care of it like once a week, I don't know. I don't know. I would not be a good gardener, I feel like. I wished I would be, because it seems so nice just playing around with the dirt and stuff, you know, but I'm just like, I hate insects so much. Blech. Thank you. Oh. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Oh. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. I don't know that part. That's new to me. That's cool. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Like, did we know all of that out by heart? But also, like, if everybody knew the messages of a bouquet anyway, if you would walk around with that, people will already know, like, oh, this person has these types of intentions. Let's say you have like a bouquet which is like, let's fuck, you know, like, people would see it and they're like, oh, this person wants to fuck someone. Like, it would not be anymore like that secretive, so we can just talk about that in public. It's just my opinion. Anyways. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower of a wine. Lilium bulbiferum. The orange lily. Ooh, lilies are actually Japanese, and they're mean as well lesbians. Haha. This is also why like lesbian mangas are called Yuri, and Yuri also means lily. Just saying. For more you know. And maybe I thought to maybe name myself like Sina Lily or something like that, because, you know, lesbianism. But in the end I went with anemone, which is also a flower, because it just fits better with my color theme. Yeah, however, like anemones does exist in a wide range of colors, so maybe that was also not a good pick. Ah, sucks to be me. What do you think this one means? Orange. Orange is usually more about jealousy, like usually negative things. Even though I think orange is such a beautiful color. What? What? Please drink water 0. You have to elaborate. My loins are ablaze. Oh my god, these are words which I don't understand. Thou art the tightest. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. I need to look up what loins and ablaze means, because I don't know what that means. Loins. Loins. Linden? Well, I don't even understand the German word. Isn't that great? Ablaze. Okay. Don't get that one. Thou art the tightest? No. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. I would go with sweet revenge, because orange, again, usually in the meanings tend to be more negative, even though I personally feel like it's a very positive color. Did I save? Save. The orange lily is actually symbolized for pure hatred. So we were close, right? Like we had revenge. Well. And that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Fuchsia! Is that how you call it in English? Snape dragons, don't know what that is. Honeysuckle, don't know what that is. I do know the sunflower. Sunflower is like basic. Like it's based, but it's not my favorite. Snape dragon. Snape dragon. Ooh, they're pretty. I like the Snape dragon. Honeysuckle. Suckle. Oh, I don't like the honeysuckle. Honeysuckle. Like they're not. No. No, I don't like them. We're gonna go with the Snape dragons. I'm gonna save. Probably he's gonna hate my opinion. Cause they're cute. And you can do that thing where you squeeze them so it looks like they're talking. What a lovely choice. Oh, he doesn't judge me. Oh, thank God. Oh, he even likes that. I have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. Oh my god. This is so cute. This is so cute. I love it so much. No. I don't know. I would love to get like a bouquet someday. Specifically when people are like, I remember flowers which you really like. Like I like Dahlian and I mean Fuchsia. Fuchsia is hard to put in a bouquet. I understand that. But like, you know, Dahlian and roses and yeah, some others which I don't know in English. He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody ever given me a bouquet before. Not even your husband who died? That's a bit sad. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Okay, new music? Suddenly, a phone rings. Oh, Jay, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised. It's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. Ugh, so beautiful. This makes me wish I put a little bit more effort into the garden. A garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oof. Oh hey, gargoyles! Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle! Fix that gar. That's wrong. Is that not okay? Okay. Woo! Okay. Woo! I think I did it. Woo! AS plus legendary. Oh my god. Have you ever read Rich Dad Poor Dad? No, I did not. Did you guys read Rich Dad Poor Dad? That was a close one. Here comes Damien. He looks upset. Oh no, Damien! Oh god, did you... Don't jump scare me, Damien, my dude. Jay, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There is an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien looks worried. Worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. I always do that as well when I'm nervous. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's solution. Like, you don't need to say that everything is perfectly fine if it isn't. It's a good book, Triacina. It's just a short book. Oh, it is. Huh, I can read that then. But, like, I only read gay stuff and gay stuff with monsters. Oh, God, there's a lesbian book with monsters, and I'm, like, preparing my mind. Like, I need to read it. But I'm, like, currently... Like, I have always a hard time starting a new book. Like, if I start, like, the first, you know, like, 3 chapters, no problem, I just continue. But, like... starting off and being like, okay, I start a new book series is for me so hard. I mean, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I know that you mean it, but like I have like other books which not doujin. It's not a doujin, it's like an actual book, okay? I bought it with my own money. It was like €5, okay? It was a lot of money for me. But I still need to read it. It's supposedly really, really good. It's really dark. Like literally the prologue, I read the prologue, was so dark and I loved it. Like, But yeah, like maybe after I manage to read like the 2, 3, 4 lesbian books, which I still have, which I need to read, I can try out Poor Dad, Rich Dad, or Rich Dad, Poor Dad. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school. Post haste? Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. Nah, you're right. This one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts, I would have greatly treasured having another parent by my side. Let's go! Hi, Hugo. Very excited. Like, if I'm not dead next week, because I have COVID or like seasonal flu, I don't know. Like, we're gonna do Hugo. And I don't know Hugo, so I'm really excited about Hugo. Damien and I walk into a school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo.
I don't know.
Hey, Damien, you're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. And we know that they are actually friends, right? They go together to like art events and stuff, and they hang out. It's nice that they actually have friendships and like, you know, like that between each other, that, you know, like they interact with each other. Like, I really like that. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo's and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo. Huh. What is it this time? Oh. This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of a school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda is around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. Here we go. We find another teacher in a boiler room, tucked away in the back of a basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. Oof, that must hurt. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I hope you're safe, Sina, and your family. COVID is a little bit hard to deal with. Like, I don't know, to be honest, my father with his COVID is even doing good. Like, he's just, you know, a bit exhausted. But otherwise, he's fine, you know, he's doing good. My mom, with a seasonal flu, she's not doing well. Like, I'm a little bit worried. Like, she's like, so, she looks like a zombie. Like, you know, like she wants to go to, not the vet, to the doctor on Monday. I don't know, like maybe we also need to go to like an emergency doctor tomorrow so that she at least can get some medicine. Ugh. Thanks, we already had that. I look around the scene of crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. Don't know what that means. What happened here, son? Ernest punched me. Ugh, Lucian tried to kill me. The room full silence. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what will happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa. Wait, Lucian. Did you try to cast off Amontillado? I don't know if it sounds Spanish, so I do the E, you know, instead of Amontillado, Ernest. I neither confirm nor deny that. I turn to Damien and whisper to him, What's Cask of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with a promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. Ah, beautiful. I also do that every Wednesday. It's a lovely story, I betcha. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that with him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly build a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot. But then he realized that I had lied about the wine. and you were cracking manically. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad?
Whoa.
It took you 20 minutes, son? We just did an entire 2 weeks unit on the cast of Anatiado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? I read like the first 5 pages and then read a review of a movie.
What?
What? It's only 5 pages long, and there is no movie. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, it was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their hands in their heads. Their heads in their hands. This reminds me of like that meme which is currently going around where it's like, oh, like, a dyslexic is very, you know, and wait, no, how does it go? Like, there are like 28 passengers and 30 parachutes, and then the dyslexic just jumps off without a parachute because they've misread it. And yeah, that's me. I do that all the time. You guys are telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm filling this under. What the hell? Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for 2 weeks. Ernest and Lucian high five. Fuck yeah. Lucian starts to stomp up the stairs. I know, like, I had kids like that in my class sometimes where they were literally like, they did so much bullshit just so that they get suspended because that was for them like, fuck yeah, that's what we want. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Blood March, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out of school in tense silence. Lucian, Damien, and I pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you and I see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, you can do that too. Maybe you can spend the next week looking for a summer job, huh? I know how much you want your own car. This is such a good conversation. This is like, first of all, like not screaming at him like Hugo does sometimes with Ernest, right? Like, but it's kind of like also problem solving, like, hey, like school is not your thing. Maybe you thrive more in a working environment, plus like a working place can also teach them, right? Like stuff which, you know, just kind of like how to behave and stuff, like that does help. Plus he has a goal for saving up for his own car. Like, this is actually really good. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Ugh. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. Too hard? He did not freak out. He only sighed, probably massaged his forehead a little bit, and literally told you like, hey, if you need to go to a therapist, you can always go. We can look for a solution, you know, which maybe works for you better. Like, hey, maybe start working. You have a goal for saving up for a car. Like, bruh, he did not freak out. I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out of a window. Love you too. You're so cute. We spent the rest of the drive in relative silence. Also, like, he has not even a hoodie on, so how did he put up his hood? That's my question. The moment we pulled into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. Hey, this is my car. Don't slam the fucking door, okay? God damn. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright. And all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining. Oh, there's that. Yes. He's probably just going through a phase. I really admire how you handled that. Does this thing kind of happen a lot? We admire him, like, right? Like, you were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favor. Touché. It really does. You're a good dad. See you around soon? It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blankie watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo! What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. Ooh, is this like a second season of like Ghost Truck, Road Trucker, whatever it's called? Ugh, hate this show. Apparently not, because they love ghost truckers. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a two bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. Ooh.
But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad.
I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular sized house? I don't know. How often did he go? It got strange. We had to go to school to pick up Lucian since he tried to... he lured Ernest down to the cellar with a promise of fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right? Yeah, probably the whole school knows about that. How did you know that? Has everybody read the story except for me? Lucian live streamed the entire thing. Obviously. Influencers, oh my god. Hate them. How could they? Everything for the views, right? Ugh. No, is he like... I hope he's not a prank channel. Oh, if he's a prank channel, like, I think he does need to go back to therapy. Ooh. Yeah. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien's guy is a character, but he's really good companion and a surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. Same, Amanda. You know what? Me too. Drinking? I don't know what it said. Basement Zero? What the fuck? Recycle? Ass.
My dear friend, you've simply taken the egg on this one. Taken the egg is it's a Victorian phrase. It technically means winning, so you've won.
That's so cute. This is so cute. Oh, I like Damien so much. Oh, I like that so much. Ooh. Interview with a vampire. Yeah.
Welcome.
W? Yeah, thanks guys. Thank you, thank you. Was I gonna drink a little bit water? I really need to see if I can actually do the whole 2 next dates. Usually the first date is the longest one, so I think it should still be fine. Also, I feel like maybe we already finished all side quests. So maybe it will be now shorter as well anyways. There were no new side quests, right? No. Like maybe we're done with side quests. Damn. Also, I want to have a blouse which Damien has. It's so pretty. Oh boy. Anyways, we're gonna continue. Practice makes... Always carry a pocket knife. Yeah, no. I will just kill myself with that. That's not safe. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up that book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. Oh, is it from Grandma? Oh, you still got a grandma. Wait, what do we know about our like backstory? So we know we have daddy issues, relatable. Like he was not really there for us, and he had too high expectations of us, and he would, like, if we accomplished something, he would like play it down and be like, no, you did nothing, it's nothing amazing what you did. And I thought for a time that he died or that he was gone, but I think he did say that they actually still, like, both of his parents live, but in a different state. I'm not too familiar with America, so I don't know exactly in which state, but like they live in a different state together, enjoying their retirement lives. Huh. But his grandma is also still there. Cool. Good for him. No, it's from Damien. Ooh, Damien. Wow, can I see it? I especially love it because they're night bursts. Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment folded into an envelope and sealed with a purple wax. Damn, the dude goes all out. I want to do it. Oh my god, if I have like a girlfriend, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. And every day I just gonna drive by, throw in that letter. Ooh, I would do it. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. And the most beautiful calligraphy. The letter reads, okay, I have shitty handwriting. Dear Jay, I hope you find my continued correspondence endearing rather than tiring. One can only hope that my use of a slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been dreadly by forces unforeseen, your companionship helped a great deal. Not only in the discipline of my child, but in the moral of my spirit. Oh my god, that's it. Oh. And for that, I thank you. That said, Jay, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world of me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema followed by a moonlit stroll around your taste. I eagerly await your response. With regards, the Blood March. So fancy. Amanda and I both look up from the letter. Oh, Victor! Hi, hi, hi! Good evening! I miss you. How are you doing? I'm doing alright, and good morning to you! It's, I guess... Oh my god, is it 4:19 or 5:19? I hope it's 5:19, but it's still very early, dude. Sleep! Sleep! You need sleep! Sleep in! But I understand that you can't always do it. Oh. My mom has a coughing fit. And yeah, hi hi. Like I'm still a little bit 4:19. Ew, disgusting. That's not nice. I hope you're doing alright. Like it's possible that I maybe stream a little bit irregular currently because I maybe am sick, but till now, today, like my throat hurts. But it's not killing me yet, so I'm still fine, but yeah. We will see if I'm gonna finish all the dates or if we're gonna do the last date in the next session, but I hope I can finish it today. Till now it's okay. Amanda and I both look up from the letter. Wow. He's good. So you're gonna catch a movie with him? Yeah, I better message him on that book and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut. Hey. You have to write him back a real letter. But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over crayon. Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Sorry if it was really loud. Will you help me? I need to clasp this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter. Oh, that's classy. That's actually a really good move. Amanda and I hop onto my laptop and pursue showtimes. Hello, Mother Bump. Hi, hi. You look divine today. I look like every day, but I gladly take the compliment. How you're doing, Soph? How's your evening? It's fine. Stay safe. Have a good health. I just passed by to say hi and what? Okie dokie. Thank you, thank you. I hope that you still get some sleep. And if not, that you have like a very calm and relaxed morning. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy guy kind of guy. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2. Ooh, starting off with a second one. Hate that. Evil never dies. I don't know. That sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Really? Nah, there's just lots of blood and vampire titties. Sounds good to me. Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien. Oof, bad start already. It should be like, I don't know. How do you start a letter nicely? Like, how do you start a letter? Like, my dearest Damien. I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. Hey, good morrow to you on this fine eve. Oh boy. I mean, in it, like, I do hope that this letter finds you in good health is nice. But, you know, good morrow to you on this fine eve. You know, it's posh. I'm gonna go with that. Not sure if that checks out, but it looks fine to me. What's next? Hey, remember when your son tried to cast off Manatiado, that kid? You been good? I must confess of my mature control of a written word. Jeez, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trucking along. Let's let him know how you're feeling. What do we feel? You find me in good spirit, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. Well, I like that one. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on the last we met. That earnest shit was pretty messed up. The first one. Nice. We got this. Ask him to hang out already. True art takes time, Amanda. While a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored of the situation at hand. Like Bruegel's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. I don't know who Bruegel is, and I don't know the fall of Icarus. No, that is the wax angel wings, right? Is it? I don't know. But damn. Let me get at that. I find myself lost in your details. That is so pretty. Huh? Dad, wow. I saw it in TV. I'm not actually an intelligent person. Bring it home, Pops. Like, especially with stuff like that. Like, I don't care if a person is like actually intelligent, just knowing that you actually take your time and effort to look stuff up like that, you know? It's just so endearing and cute and let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movies. I do like that. Just like kind of like this, you know, like I've fallen for the details, you know, of your whatever. But let me take you out. I got 2 tickets. You know, like that is kind of cute. Like, I would very much enjoy your company. Accompanying me to the cinema would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Ooh, also like that one. I don't know. It was kind of, let me take you out. I got 2 tickets for the movies. Or like, it would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. We still want to be a little bit ourselves, right? Like, I think Damien is like full on, you know, he's going for it. But we're a bit more like, you know, let me take you out. I like that. Yeah, fine, that'll work. Enclosed you find the 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2 Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes, Herb Dab. Herb Dabs. Namaste. We'll carry on. Oh, good. We'll carry on. Best wishes. And then I say my name. My full name. Jacina. Fancier that way. Jacina. Oh. Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. I didn't like lie when he said like his handwriting is not the finest. Okay, Damien. Again, I would be more like, you know, my dearest Damien. My dearest Damien, good morrow to you on this fine eve. I must confess of my amateur control of the written word, as well as my even more amateur penmanship. Your letter found me in good spirit, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. Like Bruegel's landscapes with the fallen of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movies. Enclosed you find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes, Jacina. You spelled his name wrong. Wait, what? What? Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Ugh, Amanda, you sneaky little child. Now, all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. Can I seal it with tape? That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Obviously, our like artsy girl got the goods, you know? Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. You're gonna have a wax sale. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and forms a pool of melted wax. What's that other thing? Oh my god, you know. Amanda pours some of the wax onto the folded leather and expertly presses the small pieces of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing, here it is, your seagull. A little kitten with a bow on its head. Cute! I love it! I love it so much, especially because we have our cat shirt. Awesome! Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch. Look, we have like cat shirt. And then we have like a cat seagull. Oh my god, it's so adorable. Well, I guess all there's to do is deliver it to the doorstep now, huh? Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. Oh no, no good pigeons. No, not the good pigeons. I don't want to know if any of that is true. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and go back home. Mission accomplished? Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day, he had left another beautiful crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit and I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night and the theater is kind of crowded, but it's still nice. I want to go again to the cinema. I haven't been in like... I think the last time was before the lockdowns, so 2019. Fuck. Yeah, I got like a gift for like 2 people. Damn, it's been so long. 2019. It's 4 years. Like, okay, more like 3.5, but still. I just realized my message never reached you. I'm sorry, like people have told me that sometimes happens and I really don't know why. Apparently it's YouTube. Let me type it out again. Okie dokie. How do you do? With a thunder. Wait, the music is really quiet right now. But thank God I didn't make it louder before. Nah. That's better, right? I jump at the sound of his voice and turned around. Maybe the typing sounds will be not really loud, but who cares? I jumped at the sound of his voice and turned around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long have you been there? Ah! Oh my god, it was loud. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Yeah, you're loud, dude. Was that thunder? Is it going to rain soon? Huh. I didn't hear anything. It's just his, soundtrack. It follows him. What? What?
Oh no.
Regardless of the hour grows close. Shall we take our seat in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids or perhaps Milk Dudes. That is not shit which you buy at the cinema. You get popcorn or nachos and cheese dip. You get nothing else at the cinema. No! And so my day couldn't have been worse. I started off with cramps, a heated argument with my dad, high school, and of course a flippin' 2 hours religious meeting. Oof. Yeah. Doesn't sound like that it was your day, but I hope now the evening is here and you can just relax. You know, tomorrow is another day and hopefully it will be better. And now you can just, you know, settle down and be like, you know, kind of let the past rest in the past. Oh, my hip just cracked. Oh my god, did you guys hear that? Hopefully not. Damn, I'm old. Let's do it. The girl that was presenting was telling us about nuns. Yeah. We get in the line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Ugh. My dad's here? I turn around to find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Lucian, how nice to meet you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kids' movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it. Consensual action? Ah, I see. Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2 Evil Never Dies.
Oh my.
You watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Good luck with that, Dad. Oof, that doesn't sound too convincing right now. Lucian rejoins his friends and I look over to Damien. Good luck with what? It's nothing. My son loves to tease. Like, dude, if you can't watch it, just tell us right now. We can buy new tickets. Like, it's fine. It's fine. She went for the don't provoke men. Oy, 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 oy. Okay, so I see it was that kind of day, and it can be very exhausting. That's true. We wait in line for a little longer and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. What's wrong? He's obviously scared of horror movies. You don't like that woman? Unfortunately, we all have people who are like that. But you know, one thing my therapist once said when it comes to like people you don't like and stuff, you just need to remember there are NPCs in your life. And that's literally what my therapist said, maybe in different words. But she was like, you know, like these people are NPCs in your life and they're like will be there maybe for specific duration of your life, right? Like maybe a year, maybe just for half a year, maybe for 3 years. But like they're NPCs and they don't actually have like, you know, like they will not be there forever. So just think about it. You have to finish that quest and one day you never see them again and you will forget about them. And that's it. I'm the Craig NPC. Obviously. Like at moments like that with Damien right now, I wish that people would just tell me like, hey, listen, I'm not good with horror. Like, you know, I'm gonna buy new tickets. It's fine, but I can't do it because I don't know. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glazing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armor. Look, it's not good. Like, why get like an anxiety attack over a movie? Like, it's not a good time to have. You just can't be honest with me. Is everything okay? Everything is You're lying. Be honest with me. Please, I'm so excited for this movie. I'm a devoted Patreon of the arts, especially the scary arts. Obviously not. The scarier the arts, the better. Liar. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Damien is the man everybody wants and no one gets. Yeah, I said that earlier already, like, but I feel like I resemble in a lot of ways with Damien, which is probably why I like him so much. But I do think the person I would most likely date in real life would be actually Matt. The with coffee spoon dude. I really like Matt. But like Damien, like I love him. But he reminds me in so many layers of myself. But yeah. Do you kin him? What does that mean? I'm sorry. I, of course, have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Aw, cute. Terrifying. Oh, interesting.
Huh.
That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would expect him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film, but I'd never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Kidding means you relate to a character a little too much. Ah, yes. Really? Damn. Wait. I'm gonna look up the word because... kin. Here it says that kin means more like related. But I don't know. At least the example it gives, it's more like a... like family related stuff, biologically related. But interesting, the more you know. No, but like I relate with him like a lot. Yes, I do. Damien's knuckles are turning white. Besides that, I like horror. Looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
What?
What? You must be joking. I love horror movies. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. We can just leave. The lights dim for the film.
Ah!
That scared me. Damien screams. Yeah, I heard that. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, obviously, which is not scary at all. You're a bad liar. You're a bad liar, my dude. We settle in as the film starts. Like, I would have already offered him like 3 times to leave. And if he did not agree to the 3rd time, I would have just taken him and, you know, I would be like, no, we go. And even if you were like, no, it's fine. I'm like, no, we go. I don't care. You will not get an anxiety attack under my fucking watch. We will go, we look which movie is there, and then we're gonna watch with your child the talking animal movie. Ugh. I have like 2 or 3 characters I kin. I don't know how you say it, kin or kine. Who I shall never mention again. But yeah, the characters I kin are like a mix of green and red flags. Oh, I don't know, like I feel like the characters I can, like, I mean Damien, I feel like you do need to say in Dream Daddy we only get like a very like short amount of information about the people, right? Like, but with him we have like very similar interests and stuff like that. Like there's one phrase he mentions where I'm like, oh, I understand that. Dude, my headphones. Nice jump scares. Yeah, I know. The game does that sometimes. And also probably one character which I can relate to a lot with is Yuri Katsuki. I feel like that is also why I love Yuri on Ice so much, because I can relate to him so much with, you know, like him grieving, him binge eating, him having no confidence, and especially like that phrase when he's like, you know, I want you to believe in me that I can do it, you know, I don't ask for more. Like, I can relate to that so often because I very often have self-doubt, you know, and people are always like, if you doubt yourself, then you're already failing. And that is for me like, no, you cannot say that to me, because I'm like, if I talk to you and I'm saying that I'm doubting myself, I want that feedback of like, well, I believe you can do it. And I'm like, well, I trust you. And if I trust you and I trust in your words and you believe in me, that means I have to believe in myself, you know? And people don't understand it. And I feel like Yuri Katsuki is very similar, and I'm like, bitch, go. I understand you. So yeah, that was like really reassuring to see that happening, like in an anime. Then there is another character I can relate to, which is actually from My Hero Academia. But the things I relate to are really dark, so I feel like I will not mention him. Maybe one day I can talk about it, but I feel like not now. I believe in you, Sina, you can do it. Thank you! Yeah. So, and I feel like there has been another character which I can... yes, my gay vampires. I have a gay vampire book. Haru and Nino. I can relate to both. Read it. It's gay. They're vampires. They fuck. They're cute. Read it. Lauren Lust. There you go. It's a really wholesome slow burn. It's good. It's good stuff. We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice. Licorice? I don't know. I do think I know what it is, and I hate it. And he takes one. Ugh, disgusting. Disgusting. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. Just grab his shoulders and push him out of his movie room, please. I just want to say in advance, so when you doubt yourself, remember I support you. Oh, thank you. Really, thank you so much. Like, seriously, like, I'm just really pleased currently how this little community is, because you all are so cute and so supportive and so positive, and I don't know. You guys are awesome. I just need to say that, because like, to be honest, when I started, I was a little bit scared, and I was like, oh shit, what if like I have like really rude people in my comments, you know, I don't know, and I don't want to talk to these people. But you guys are awesome. You know, I applaud to you guys. Key. We settle in as the film starts. I offered... we already read that. Whoa, God, don't jump scare me, Damien! The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2. Evil Never Dies.
Huh.
A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs stood up in a coffin. Ew. It's straight. Ugh. Gross. Ugh. Men. No. Don't worry about it.
Awaken, my coven. I don't know English.
Two more vampires slid the tops of their stone coffins onto the floor. Brother, is it time?
Yes, husband.
Oh no, yes, Carmela. Isn't there actually like an actual book about a vampire, Carmela? It's like a lesbian vampire book from like, I don't know, many years ago. And yeah, I still want to read it. I do want to read it, like, you know, an old, you know, lesbian book. it was actually not pro-lesbian just saying. It was more like, oh, like, you know, if you're evil, you become like a bad homo. You don't want that to happen, right? But like everybody nowadays is like, yeah, representation. So I need to read it, obviously. Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. Obviously, enemies to lover. It always has to be. The three look at each other and then to the camera. Okay, I can't do 3 voices at once. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
For the vampire. Crusade.
This rules. The trio of vampires fly off into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. Oh my god. My father just came into my room and was like, do you have like personality disorder? Like, do you have like multiple people who are talking right now? Like, you know, someone with dark voice, someone with light voice. Like, what is going on? I'm like, you know, maybe this is an easier explanation as to saying like, bitch, I'm a VTuber. So yeah, that just happened. God. There we go. Okay. I was just having my organ solo at Jesus Christ and he comes in and destroys it. So rude. And still, this tea literally tastes how soap smells. It's so delicious. Oh my god, it's so good. How? It's so delicious. Jesus Christ. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick.
Ah!
Don't jump scare me. We get to a tense moment of a movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with a general of a human army whose wife Rufus has fallen in love with. I don't know, General is now... who is it?
Romulus, it is good to finally meet you.
General, I agree. It's good to finally...
blood you.
What?
Romulus leaps out and slashes the General's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera.
Ah!
Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood.
What?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap. I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic? Magic? I don't know. And I got to an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute, but he doesn't admit that he's afraid of it. Like, you know that he's terrified. He does not have a good time. Just take him out. He's so fearless. Yes. I wished he would hold my hand again. Obviously, you wished. Maybe I could do something to try to make him feel more comfortable. Like, put your arm around his shoulder, bringing him closer so that he feels secure and safe. I got it. I do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie. Oh no. Tell a dad joke, point out a plot hole, ask what's happening. Tell a dad joke. Maybe dad jokes is what he needs right now. Yeah. Where does a dog go when it loses its tail?
What?
Where? To the retail store. Yeah, that last bit a little too loud for a crowded movie theater, but I can see a smile form on Damien's face. Sina, you waited all this time to say that. To say what? The arm thing? Arm around the shoulder thing? A good one, Jay.
Huh.
The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. I think so. We get to the final scene of the movie, where Romulus, Bad Blood, and the general's wife embrace each other in his crypt.
It appears that the true vampire crusade was the vampire crusade in our hearts, our cold, unbeating hearts.
Romulus and the general's wife begin making out hard. The film fades to black and the end appears on the screen, but then it hard cuts to the Demetrius and his rival lover Carmela, who watch the two from afar. Oh no, twist ending! Our blood has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3 even must die again. More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark on accompanies the end. Okay. Damien and I walk out the movie theater amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little bit more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He even seems kind of invigorated. What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to details in regards to vampiric lore. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be. Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. Eee! Yeah, Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Also, guys, I need to go to the toilet real quick. So before we go to the last, part of our second date, I will be right back. Give me like 2 minutes, 1 minute, I don't know. Hello. Oh shit, I didn't turn off my thingy. Dude, Damien really knows how to see someone hard. Touche. He's like such a romantic and I'm living for it. Damien is walking, is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it? As lovely as the company, yes. Aww. He thinks I'm lovely? Damn, okay. Here comes the smooth response. Thanks, cool, okay. Damn, these are bad response. I guess thanking is still the best way to go. No problem. Crushed it. Damn, you're not really smooth, I do need to admit. We both stand there, feeling a little bit awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. Bad responses? Yeah, touche. More like rough responses. This dude is a little bit, you know, out of practice. Like sometimes I'm like, how did he manage to get a husband in the first place? But well, apparently every dude loves him anyway, so I guess like this is the power of being the main character. Are you getting a little hungry? You could maybe stop off and grab something to eat. Worry not, friend. I've a plan. We turn to the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery? What? Are we going in there? A little bit of Victorian flavor, Jay. Trust me. Friend? Yeah, that is also what I thought. Like, maybe... This music in this game, seriously, cannot decide. Do we want to be loud? Do we... He called you a friend? But, you know... But maybe that was kind of like, you know, we're still kind of in the awkward phase of like, oh, are we like dating, or like, is it like a bit more, or like, is it not actually that, you know? So I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead. Oh my god, it's still too loud for me. Damn, is the music loud? I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we walk, as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkled around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic.
Oh.
Wait, what? Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition, an appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say? Is Damien the shortest dad you can romance? I mean, possible, right? I don't know the canon heights of a dads. Wait, we can look it up. Dream Daddy heights. Now we can see. So Robert, oh god, this is American. I don't understand American. 5'10". Damien 5'9". Craig 6'0". Joseph 6'2". Brian 6'3". Hugo 6'0". Matt 5'11". And 5'11", Damien in his heels. So yeah, he's damn very way older for some reasons than I thought. Robert 52, Damien 40, Craig 41, Joseph 45. Brian, 37, he's the youngest. Hugo, 44, Matt, 41. But, oh, this is headcanon. Sorry, this is wrong. I was misled. I'm sorry, I'm spreading misinformation. I'm horrible. I'm terrible. Don't worry. I think we don't have heights. Maybe, perhaps. We don't have heights. There's no such thing as having a height. No. To be honest, I want to do headcanons for the dads. You can do it. You can just go for it. Obviously doing it with meters would be helpful because I don't understand feet. I'll spam them! Bonjour! Ça va? How are you? And thanks for dropping by! With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket. He produces? Like, what? Like, what? Produces a blanket and picnic basket. Where did you have that with you? Bitch, we've been in a cinema. Were you constantly carrying a heavy blanket and picnic basket with you all the time? I'm confused. Wait, where were you hiding that? That's what I'm saying. Oh, he doesn't answer. Under my cloak. Where are you sitting on it? Oh, what? Oh, right. I'm so confused. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and fine selection of cheese. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, wine. I don't drink alcohol, but cheese. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Spammed him. Open the door. Oh man. I finished the fight with Spamtum and we had the lore and it was really exciting. It was really sad. It was really sad to beat Spamtum, not gonna lie. But I did it. I'm proud of myself. Help. Yeah, sorry. So cheese, yes, cheese is yummy. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and find sculptures. Guys, that makes sense. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie? Why am in the skies inventarium?
What?
I wasn't. He sighs deeply. Okay. Yes, I was extremely scared by the movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if, because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie. It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help. Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death, as you do own a lot of dead stuff in your apartment house. Yeah. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. Is it? Here it's not. I feel like. Like literally I have like a cemetery like right around the corner. But like I also live in a city with like lots of old people. So maybe that's why. To acknowledge the death and become comfortable with it, I think gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. Yeah, I had to do all that thing as well. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death, brings me great comfort. Yeah, so and this is one thing where I also said I can relate a lot with Damien, which is exactly this year. I feel like there was so much death in my friends, family, you know, that I just had to get a different perspective on death, where it's not necessarily something negative, but just kind of like, yeah, it happens, but also because life is temporary, it's so precious, you know? And I feel like if life would be endless, it would not be so meaningful. So, yeah. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second. Yeah. And that is the thing which I'm like, you know, like I feel like with Damien I relate on a really big basis because, you know, I was bullied back then for being that anime girl. Now I'm actually an anime girl. And you know, like I was always that weird kid, right? And he's like alternative, right? So, and that is kind of why, like, I'm on the same wavelength as him, but we have like similar hobbies. Like he likes oil paintings. I'm not too much into oil paintings, but like art stuff, right? Like art stuff. He reads his gay smut, I read my gay smut. Like, you know, being just exposed to a lot of death and hence having like to face death in a manner where you just have to get a new mindset to it. So yeah, that's why I relate with Damien so much. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. What is that?
Ah!
I'm not sure.
It notices us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us, its shapes taking a more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster.
Ah! Huh.
Oh! It's a dog. As it finally comes into the light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his hands. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog. I love how all dads try to live in the moment, and then there's Robert and Joseph. Touché.
Hey.
I probably can't do too much that voice today. Obviously, we already know who the owner is of a dog, right? We both look up, not expecting to see.
Thanks.
Robert, what are you doing out here with this on this lovely evening?
Hunting cryptids.
What?
What?
I didn't know you had a dog.
Hey.
This is my dog.
It is your dog.
I found her wandering in the streets. I put a leash on her and now we're walking around in the graveyard together. Hunting cryptids.
Damien and I share a look. May I give her a treat?
Sure, wouldn't give her cheese though.
Not to worry. Damien reaches into the depths of his cloak and procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? Like, when I had a dog, I also had dog treats on me. Like, every time in my pockets, I had dog treats everywhere. And then I would like come across my friends' dogs or whatever, and I'm like, I got like treats, you know, like making sure that they fine with like the meat and, you know, the ingredients which they are. And then I'm like, here, doggy dog, you got dog treats. And then they munch on it so happily. The dog laps up to the treats and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down the fur. Thanks. My absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog's paw. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you like dogs. Victorians love dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog, such as a terrier or a Maltese. I think big dogs are nice too. Big dogs are great. I love my, like, in it, I probably would never get like a breed dog. I don't know, like I just, you know, I'm with my rescue shelter, so I probably would always adopt one. But like my favorite dogs in it, favorite breed, I guess, are like Eurasians. They're so fluffy and they're like so cute. They're like kind of somewhat related to like Chow Chows. They're so adorable. I don't know what Spitz is in English, so yeah, but we're like a mixture between Chow Chow and Spitz, and they're so cute. They're so cute. Look up Eurasian dogs. So adorable. Yeah, man, dogs are cool.
Oh.
I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home? Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it, as my knees aren't what they used to be. He picks up his picnic basket and leads us out of a graveyard. As we begin the walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It's really beautiful. Aww. Oh my god. It's loud again. Like a proper gentleman. I really want to pet a Great Dane one day. Same with Akita Inu. Cute. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorsteps. Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight. Damien, it was my pleasure. Aww, it's so cute. Jay, if you'll allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. This is so adorable. Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded monogrammed handkerchief. He presses into my hand. Oh, wow, thank you, Damien. I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. I can't wait to sneeze on this. I'm gonna wave this at passing ships. We're gonna wave it at passing ships. I approve. Damien shuffles his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my eccentricities, whatever. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. Oh. Huh? I unlock the door and step inside. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down. Yeah, she was watching. She was watching. Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Hey, Dad. What's up? Were you watching me from the window? No. I just, Okay, yes. How was the movie? Lots of vampire titties. Told you. But it turned out Damien is... Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I keep it between me and Damien. Scary cool. He's so cool. Scary. Nice save, Jay. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that. Yes, you do. Wow. It's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be sure I'm not a werewolf? And how can I be sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow. I don't trust you. Nor I you. We make intense, wary eyes contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will you? I try not to howl at the moon past midnight. I love Amanda so much. Practice makes permanent. Beep-dee-dee-dee. Bowling? Blood 0. Ass.
Are you familiar with the works of Corey Feldman? He simply slayed in The Lost Boys.
Slade. Interview with a vampire. Eat a balanced meal every day that includes vegetables, fruits, and... I don't know.
Dads.
You got dads. So obviously we're first gonna save. It does save automatically, but you know, I'm better twice than being sorry. So yeah. Last date. Save and continue. I do hope that it's not too long so that we maybe finish in an hour because my throat is kinda dying slowly. Call someone if you're thinking about them. They probably want to hear from you. But my social anxiety, my cat wants to come in. Wait. Oh, my hip. Hey, that's my chair. That's my chair. That's my chair. Where should I sit now? Huh? Where should I sit now? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you smell like piss. Ugh. The problem with a long-haired cat, sometimes they pee on their fur and then they smell like pee. Not very nice. I'm giggling inside, remembering how Markiplier once broke only fence because of a charity he was doing. He does a lot of charities. That's awesome. Also, Silly is cuddling with you guys. Be proud of that. Be proud of that. So I can't read right now. Ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard, Damien and I have been spending a lot of time together. We've gone on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. Oh, Oh my god, you're so cuddly. Kettle, yeah. Yeah. Her name is Silly. Nah? Yeah. And you like to cuddle a lot. And you need attention. Because if you don't, you're gonna call the rescue shelter. And tell them I'm abusing you. We already know that, right? Yeah. He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post instead of through dad book. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letters, and I just could not say no, obviously. My god. But you're so lonely. Huh? She's a really good, nurse. So she's currently a lot at my mom's, taking care of her. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah. You guys get a lot of cuddles as well, just saying. Hang out with Goth Dad again. I love it that she's calling him Goth Dad. Kind of already, Amanda already adopted Damien as her father. Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes, I love it. Huh? Be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you invited him into our household that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and honestly, Wolf preferred trying to see if he could have— oh my god, now she's moving my monitor. Could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. Yes, Amanda. I have become Damien's familiar. I am completely under his curse. Thank you for purring, Kato. Can you hear her? That makes me really happy. She's actually a pretty quiet purrer. She's not the loudest when it comes to it. But yes, she's thoroughly enjoying the cuddle session right now. No? Yeah. And the booty massage. Yes, you love your booty massage. And the headbutts, no? I'm sorry, sweetie.
Dad.
Turn into a bat. I don't think... What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? Well, okay, I'm off. Are you taking the car or are you flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat? One of those. While I am out, can you throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die? That would be great. Garlic bread is so fucking delicious. I'm keeping it there as insurance. You understand, right? That's my girl. I love the relationship between these two. They're so adorable. Mouse, please do not destroy my monitor. Damien and I walk along the water edge, chatting. Damien's cape, cloak. He hates it when people call it cape. Damien's cloak fluttered behind him in the breeze. This is good. This is gonna seem like a silly question, but why do goths wear black? He's wearing purple, not black, I'm just saying. Gothic subculture has always been a subject associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning. That makes sense. Huh. Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. Go, Queen Victoria. I have another question. Go ahead. How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate you alive or something. Ah, I experienced several losses over the course of my life, and truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply part of living. And that is kind of what I was talking about earlier as well. Like, that is why I can relate with him so much. Like, I feel like I'm not very much there yet where I'm like, yes, I truly accept it. I kind of have like panic attacks because of that, right? Like, but it is very much a journey of mine to be like, kind of like, you know, death rocks. Maybe I need to become punk. Maybe I need to no longer be emo. Maybe I need to be punk. Maybe that is my journey. Not punk, goth. Sorry, shit. Now I throw all the terms over. What is punk? Emo is you crave death. Gothic is that. No, isn't punk that. I always have problems with punk and gothic. Like, gothic is that you celebrate death. I thought punk is that you celebrate death. I don't know. I need to look it up again. I need to see. True Keto. Yes, I know. She's always right. Silly is always right. What she said. It's the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. Plus being born. It's also kind of our truth. Like birth and death. I can read. I am going to die. You are going to die. And life carries on without us. Doesn't that make you feel scared? Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet funerals were major social functions. Victorians were obsessed with mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives. No, I don't really want to do that. The minutiae of mourning was so complex that there were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life had passed. Now, we don't have any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent of these formalities. We need to allow ourselves to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. So no, I'm not afraid of death. I believe it is a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in face and live despite that, I think, is a noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. Still need to get to that point. Wow, that's beautiful. I can see the moonlight in the bay glint of Damien's eyes. He smiles, he turns to the harbor and watches ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I look to Damien again and can't help but entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so. I'm sorry. I have to take this. Always you get interrupted when we're about to smooch. Damien steps away from me to answer his phone. Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucian again. After speaking in hushed tones for a few moments, Damien returns to me. Everything okay?
What? My.
There's an emergency. Lucian? No, thankfully. But I must take my leave. Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do to help? Dads do have to stick together, right? Aw, I love it. You know it. Then come. There isn't time to waste. After a short drive in silence, we arrive at a run-down building on the outskirts of town. Where are we? It's better if I just show you. I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There are a few paintings and pictures of a wall, but there's so nondescript that I'm unsure of what kind of place this even is. May I ask how old is Jay? Oh, I don't think that we have an age for Jay. I guess, like, I mean, he had a husband or a wife, you can pick. He has Amanda. Amanda is 18. So yeah, like, I mean, I think usually for same-sex couples it's still a little bit more difficult to get a child, but I don't think that this actually put now like into perspective in the game. But let's say like they got Amanda when she was a baby when they got her. So let's say they were like 30 years old, maybe, you know. So he should be like, I think he should be like 48 to maybe 52 years old. Maybe. We're just gonna say Jay Cena is like 48 years old. But we don't have like a canon age. This is just now me doing some basic math and guesses, you know. I mean, they could also maybe got Amanda with like 25. I don't think so. But like 30, 35 seems to me be a bit more like reasonable of an age, especially when it was like adoption, right? Like there is often a lot of things which come to it, even though it's America. I don't know how it's in America. I know in Germany the process of adopting is really difficult, and as long as you don't have like a stable job, you can't do it. So that is why I'm saying like he was probably 30-year-old when he got Amanda. Amanda's 18, so he should be like probably 48. You know. I put blah 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 blah. We already read that. Oh shit! Damien walks off down a corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls of his seemingly empty building. Distant howls echo from some places. I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound like claws on tile. Ow! I cautiously peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them noticed me and skitter up to the chain link's fence, sticking their noses through to sniff at the air. What have I gotten myself into? In a shelter or that? Like, what else? Suddenly the lights shut off. I panic, unsure of where I am and how I can get out. I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damien? The lights turn back on. Hey, sailor. Mary, what are you doing here?
Come on.
You aren't the first. You aren't here for the fight club? I don't want to get punched in the face.
Stop.
Oh, great. Because this is an animal shelter. What? We take care of stray animals, and then people adopt the stray animals. Don't you see the pets when you walk in? Ugh. Oh, sorry, I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter.
Come on.
Wow. Okay, kid. Way to put me in a box. Dames, you hear this balloony? Just one moment. Thunder cracks and door bursts open, appearing from the shadows I see. Damien? Ooh, Damien, you look fancy and casual. Hey. I like his ponytail. It's Damien. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian era clothing, no makeup. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think. I'm a systems administrator for the IT department of a reality company. I wear tennis shoes to work and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and look at storage solutions, and I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time. And I like that he helps out as a volunteer at an animal shelter, you know? Because I was like a foster once for a kitty. And I do want to be a foster again in the future for kitties and doggies. So I feel like that is again where I resonate a lot with Damien. I'm boring. You're a cool dude. Don't be like that. You're awesome. You have many interests. You do a lot of things. And that is only something which you can admire in a person. I'm fascinated with Victorian history and the goth lifestyle. That much is true. It's just not all that I am. And I need you to know that. Well, you are a full-fledged person. Congrats. You're not just one-dimensional. That's awesome. Oh, I am. Hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to.
What?
Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again? Who's Duchess Cordelia? She's one of the pups. Gets out all the time. She somehow learned how to open doors and now she's unstoppable. That was always my greatest fear. One of my cats almost managed to open doors. I was very scared. When did she get out? This morning, I went to go sing Sia Shanties to the cats. When I came back, she had already bolted. I have to stay here with the pets, so I need you two to go and find her. Of course. Where could she be? She's always ends up running off the same places. Here, let me draw you a map. Mary starts scribbling on the back of a pet adoption form. She's very smart, ruthless even. I need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. I love Mary. Seriously, after the route with Robert, after the route with Damien as well, and after like that one little side thing which we had once, the side quest, I love Mary so much. She's sarcastic, she's funny, but she's still very much caring and she will kick butts for the people who she loves. She's just, you know, definitely has an alcohol problem and a bad marriage with Joseph. Gesundheit! We're not sneezing in this family. Forgot that already? Yeah. No sneezes. No. What? You're a perfect little peach, Jay. We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. Oh. I grab some trees and we can hit the road. No sneezes! No! Damien and I look over the map Mary created for us. Oh man, I'm Nerd's house? Wait, where is it? Nerd's house. So we have Kale, which is Craig, Coffee Dad, Matt, Nerd's house, us, Mary's sick Pat, That's probably her house. Smoltz is Robert. Smoltz is his last name. Dames is Damien. Avernerd's house. Wait, we have Mario Bactali and Avernerd's house. Avernerd's house is probably Hugo, and Mario Bactali is what's his name? What's his name? Brian, right, the person I hate. At least you're not the other nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in pecking order. She got west and east wrong. Shit. I also always do that. And I always have to be like, nie ohne Seife waschen. Like in English, you could probably do it like, never ever soap wash. I don't know. And in German, it's like, never ever wash hands without soap. Or no, never ever. Never. Oh my god, English is difficult. Always use fucking soap when washing your hands, is pretty much what it is in German. Yeah. So, and then we have a pet shelter here. We got the coffee spoon. We got the softball field. Mary's map. Aquarium? Where's aquarium? We never been to aquarium before. So probably that one is with Joseph or with Hugo. And the shelter. Oh wait, this is the park at the bottom. Bayside. The ocean or whatever. Love it. Sorry, I spent way too long on that, but I think it's so funny. Where should we head first? Okay. Cul-de-sac, coffee spoon, softball. I never went to the aquarium, so I do want to go to the aquarium. Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving towards town. I look over at him. He seems concerned. Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she said that dog was smart. One time... Mide! Hey! Ach je. Ugh. Danke. Komm. Mausi. Maus. 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 Nope. She won't go. Yes, I agree, Keto. Well, Keto right now is only making drama because she's like, I'm the attention. Stop your stream. Do you agree with that? She's like, you need to come with me into my bed. It's not even that late yet. Yeah, it's not that late yet. We still got 10:48. You can wait a bit. God. One time she could... Is there no music anymore? Or do I just not hear it? Wait, am I dumb? Huh? Oh no, I don't hear music. Do you hear music? No, apparently there is no music. Okay, then that's good. Oh god. Mary wasn't kidding when she said that the dog was smart. One time she correctly guessed the winner of Kentucky Derby. Oh, Katze! have my mouse on my cat. Oh god. It was a really great year for bark, bark, bark. Ugh. I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Jay? It'll be easy. Gotta stay positive. Abandon all hope. Yahoo, enter here. Obviously, we're gonna say gotta stay positive. My dad once told me, Jay, you can't shove raisins up your nose. And that hurt my feelings. I felt discouraged. But I kept a positive attitude. And you know what? I made it happen. Ew. It might have landed me in the ER and forced me to have 10 golden raisins removed from my nasal cavity. But on that day, I learned that anything is possible if you have a good attitude and abnormally large nostrils. Please let Kato collab with you. I mean, she has collabs with me all the time, hasn't she? Like, we can look, wait. I can do something. I can do something. Oh shit, where is it? Here. Nope. It's also not here. Here? It's also not here. Shit, where do I have it? Here? Nope. Ooh. Here? Also not here. Shit. Here. No. Fuck. Huh? Ah, here. Found it. Here we go. Here we go. Here is my Kato with me. She can I spin it? I can't spin it. She's gonna chill here with me. Yeah. That looks good, doesn't it? Yeah. I can shimmy a little bit more to here. And she here. Yeah. There we go. There we go. There goes most of the text box. Well, I'm reading it anyways, don't I? So it's fine. So yeah, we already read that. Young children really are resilient, I suppose. Yes, young children. I was 16. 16 is not a young child. It's already pretty much teenager. Very teenager, not child. Yes, just hope for the best. We got this. Yeah, we got this. Ooh, penguins. But this is not a zoo, this is an aquarium. Why are there penguins at an aquarium? That's odd. Damien and I stopped by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but it might help to get out of the car and take a look. You see anything? No dog here. Not even any sign of her. Did you know that penguins are considered the goths of the sea? I did not. Damien, I want to believe you so badly. Okay, so I'm scared that we can fuck it up. We're gonna obviously see Matt because he's like my chosen one. He's my boyfriend for life. Together with Damien. So coffee spoon. Maybe he saw something. Ooh, nice music, obviously, because it's Matt. We park in the front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter reading a book. Hey, Matt. Didn't expect to see you two today. What's up?
Huh.
Have you seen any stray dogs around? Can't say I have. You looking for one? Can you describe them to me? Enormous. That pretty well covers it. Cool. I find strays digging for food scraps in the alley out back sometimes. I'd be sure to keep an eye out. We head back to the car. I don't know. I'm scared that we slowly, like, you know, that we only have specific, like, amount of tries we have, but I kind of want to see everything. But if we can go back to our salving pie, so it's fine. So, we're gonna go to Craig. We drive to the softball field. It looks like Craig's team is practicing. I wonder if any of the kids saw something. Craig, with river. Craig spots us and jogs over, softball bat slung over his shoulder because he is cool. Oh. Hey, bro, what's up? Craig, bro, you wouldn't have happened to see a dog around here, have you? One escaped from the animal shelter and we're trying to locate her. I don't think so, bro. Maybe one of the girls saw something. Girls! Hi, Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucian's dad. We have names. Girls, have you seen any dogs around? There was a big dog here earlier. She ran off a while ago, though I don't think she had an owner, but it really wanted to play. We tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. I think she ate it actually. She was a lot of dog. Here, take another softball. Might come in handy later. Many thanks, Craig. Okay, we still have a bayside and cul-de-sac, so we go to the bayside. We arrive back at the bayside. Just like old days, huh? I remember if it were yesterday. I mean, earlier today. So, what do you think? Any side of a pooch? None yet. Although, who knows if she made it onto any of the on these sheeps, right? The Duchess could do that? I wouldn't put that past her to know how to navigate in the rough seas and without a compass. Very smart. Oh boy, she's a really smart one. Pops? Damien and I turned to see my daughter. Daughter, what are you doing here? Did you think I just stayed inside all day, vagging out on the couch and watching TV? Oh, sorry, what are you doing? I'm heading home to go back on the couch and watch TV. Just like my daughter. Had to get burritos first. Young miss, have you seen a dog around here? And when I say young miss, I mean actually like my adoptive daughter. Oh, you bat. I saw a Pomeranian with a bow around his neck. I saw a big old Doberman named Henry. There was also a stroller full of Yorkies, a greyhound, a golden retriever. Did you see a mastiff? But I don't know. Anywhere? No dice. I would definitely have remembered that. I gotta run though. This Rito has about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down the molecular structure of a turrita, yeah, and makes it all soggy. You understand? I do. Of course. Have a lovely evening, Messina. Nana. I fear that the hours are growing short. We must have haste if we're to find the Duchess by sundown. Damien's looking more stressed out by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. What kind of dog does a vampire have? Knock knock. How many goths does it take to screw a light bulb? That one could really quickly go badly. Knock knock is always good. What kind of dog does a vampire have? I don't know. I want to know. I would imagine it would be unwise for a vampire to take up the company of a smaller mammal for the means of a companionship. It would be too tempting to. A bloodhound. I was gonna say bloodhound, Damien. That makes my thing. Ooh! 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 This is the first time that we actually got something bad with him. I guess it's the knock knock one. Always try to make others around you happy. Oh my god, game, don't crash on me. Okay, knock knock. Who's there? Death cold. Death cold. Who? Death cultivate a more chipper attitude. Friend, we're gonna find that dog. Nah, okay. There are some hearts. A slight smile cracks on Damien's lips. That's better. I keep reading Damien's directions from the map as we drive around town. Okay, and now we're gonna go to the cul-de-sac because that's the last place we haven't been to. Oh my god, Brian! Brian, I hate you, Brian. I gave a kiss to my cat, not to Brian. I just meant to make that very clear. We drive through the cul-de-sac. Everything seems to be pretty normal. It looks like Brian's doing some yard work. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out.
Hey, don't step on the grass, I just mowed. Blah, 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 blah.
Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today? Aside from your underwater lawn? Oh, here we go. How dare you? I take my long hair very seriously. Jay, please. You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you? Well, a few hours ago I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds. It's going to take forever to retill the soil. That could be a dog. Or rather feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, it must have been hungry. Ate all my tomatoes. I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me. Will do, buddy. Good luck finding the dog. She's probably still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. Oh. I'm so confused. Do we need to go back to the coffee spoon? Maybe again? We arrived back at the cul-de-sac and everything seems to be pretty normal. Seems like Brian has gone inside. His garden is immaculate. Seriously, it looks so dang good. In like half an hour, I can't believe it. How does he do that? Why can't I do that? I guess this is an insecurity of another day. We do a U-turn and keep driving. I fear the night draws closer and closer with every passing breath. Caddy wants to voice act too. She clearly takes after me. Don't you, child? We must find the Duchess soon. This is serious. I hope we find her. Shit! I have literally no clue. I thought surely she would be at the cul-de-sac. Hey Matt, guys, I think we have seen the dog you were looking for. Oh my god, clues!
What?
You did? A brown mastiff? Size of a house? Yeah, I saw it digging through trash in the back. It ran away when I tried to get closer though. Did you see what direction it ran in? Matt thinks for a second. Might have been running east, I think. The pup tore through 3 pans of old right-side banana bread. Wanna take some for the road? Just in case. Sure thing. Matt packs up a slice. Huh, fuck yeah, banana. I wanna make banana bread again. Thanks for the slice. The road slice. The right side banana bread is gonna be so good. I think he meant to give it for the dog. Right, I meant it's gonna be so good for the dog to eat. I feel like we're on the right track. You think? If we keep this up, we find the Duchess in no time. Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any? Lucian is severely allergic. I wouldn't put him through that. Ugh, just throw Lucian out, seriously. Who cares about a child if you can have a dog? But there are still dogs in my life, so for that I'm grateful. There's absolutely to be one more dog in your life, buddy. Splendid attitude. Let us not waste any more time. Verily. So now east, so it should be at the cul-de-sac. We arrive at the cul-de-sac to find everything normal except... Hugo's... Don't slap my monitor, child. Child, don't slap Damien. That is so rude of you. That is so rude of you. He's my husband. You don't slap my husband. I mean boyfriend. I mean my date. You know, like diaper. Oh my god, I can't read anything because my cat is in front again. Oh no, Hugo's front door is wide open. She can open doors. This is classic Duchess called Cordelia. A telltale sign. You should approach with caution. Whatever goes down in there, I've got your back. We creep up onto the porch and step inside. Oh, baby doggy, so cutie. Oh, so adorable. We're sitting in the center of Hugo's living room, like she owns the damn place. It's one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen. Hugo's place is... somewhat tidy. But it does look lived in, you know, with a mug and the books and stuff. I don't mind Hugo's place. Well, she hasn't broken anything in here yet. Huh. Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get the leash on her before she tries to escape again and get out here before Hugo comes home. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Duchess, come here. The Duchess eyes Damien warily, and he approaches. She begins to growl. She's on her guard. We need another plan. And her dog treat, give her the right side banana bread. Fuck yeah. Oh, that was a lot of eggplants. I feel like we've never seen so many eggplants before. I reach into my pocket and pull out the slice of right side banana bread Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs the air and hones in on the bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I've got some yummy homemade vegan and possibly gluten-free banana bread, if that's what you're into. The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the banana bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground, like dogs always do for some reasons. She curls up and starts munching on the bread. Success! Damien walks up behind the Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar. She immediately noticed and starts whining. It's time to go home now, Duchess. Damien gives a tug on the leash. She won't move. Huh. Duchess, what happened to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom and buddies. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we could even try to lift her. Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think we're literally trespassing our friend's house and with that large dog.
What are you...
I know. What are you nerds doing? Ernest stands in the doorway with a plate of pizza balls. Ugh, I'm hungry. Don't tell your dad about this. We're definitely not trespassing. What flavor are pizza rolls? We need to change the topic. Pepperoni blast. Nice. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? It's along. The Duchess suddenly breaks free from Damien's grips and hurtles towards Ernest. Ooh, I did not lie when I said it's gonna be a bloodbath. Did not thought it would be this household, but well. Ernest and the Duchess fall to the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. Not the pizza rolls. This is bad. Ernest, are you okay? No, let's focus on the important things. What about the pizza rolls? Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. Everybody likes pizza rolls. Ernest sits up, but the dog keeps licking his face.
Hey.
Hugo stands at the door, looking like he is at a loss for words. Understandably.
Wow, why you guys... Whose dog is this?
It's a long story, but it involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Hugo, may I present to you Duchess Cordelia?
How do you do?
We're friends. The Duchess licks at Ernest's face. She's from the local animal shelter. She's got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her? Ernest, I don't know if we're set up to take care of a...
Whoa!
Wait, did you call me Dad? Improvements. Yes, the dog improves every family problems. Always. It's a fact, it's law. Come on, please, look how cute she is. Hugo sighs. We had been talking about adopting a dog for a while, but you have to promise me you'll take care of her. Yeah, I give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. I suddenly remember what's on the back of a map and pull a pen out of my pocket. Got the forms ready for you if you're interested. Damn, very, very fast. I'll even waive the adoption fees since, you know, we technically broke into your household. Hey. Well, alright, it's a deal. That was fast. Hugo steps onto the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with the Duchess inside. He sure seems to be happy with his new friend. I know. He called me Dad. Can you believe it? Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder. This seems to be like a really, really special moment for Hugo right now. I certainly can. I think this will be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. You should probably look into getting better locks on your doors, though. The Duchess is a wily one, but do right by her and she'll love you too forever. Oh. Thank you. As someone who also had a difficult dog. I mean, she was not like a bad dog, but she was like, you know, she was a bit difficult, especially outside. Like, I understand, like, you know, like, they will cause trouble and you will have sometimes literally no nerves for all that crap. But, you know, in the end, it's just like, you love them so much, and, you know. Doop 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 boop boom. Boop 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 boop. Boop boop beep beep boop 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 boom. And long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So, all in all, I think it was A fine day's work. Nice work, you two. Jay, you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers, you know. If you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. Oh, fuck yes. Mary, I always feel like petting puppies. Good to know. Well, I catch you fellas later. Mary starts to leave. And one last thing. Damien's been telling me about you. Glad he finally brought you around. Aww. Oh, yeah. Damien's my special boy. I love him. We go way back, and I got a vested interest in his health, success, and well-being. If you ever hurt him, Mary,
Hey.
you can fill in the blanks. Yes, ma'am. Mary leaves me alone with Damien. So, about the whole goth thing, you're still about it? I don't care. I'm completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. What? Am I missing something here? I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care? He looks so nervous. Damien, do you really think I only like you because of all the goth stuff? That's all cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions. It doesn't matter what it is, you care. And that's awesome. Oh. And also, the glasses are very cute. Ooh, this is the first time that we actually flirted a little bit. You don't think I'm boring at all? If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. I've even been thinking about making my own peanut butter. Then maybe we can be boring together. Oh, I want someone to say that to me. That would never be boring if it was with you. That was flirting. Ooh. Nice one. Damien suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. Aww. He buries his head in my shoulders. Aww. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. I was so scared you wouldn't like me. Quite the opposite. Damien pulls away for a second and looks me in my eyes. Without the colored contacts, his eyes are so dark and soulful. May I kiss you? Aww. Wait, what? Does a bat have wings? To art, welcome. Thou art welcome. I don't know. What's the best bat here? I don't know what he would like. I want to try that one. Yeah, of course he would love it. Verily, you may take upon yourself the... You know what? Just kiss me. He smiles slightly and leans in, giving me a gentle kiss. Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look. Do you want to... Yes? Do I want to what? Help me take care of the puppies. Fuck yeah! Yes! Oh, he's back to goth. Damien and I arrived back at the cul-de-sac, our fingers entwined. Oh, it's so cute. Like a proper gentleman, he walks me to my doorstep. This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I am very happy I can be myself around you. I'm glad. But I have one request. What's that? Can we keep sending each other letters? Oh, fuck yeah. But of course. Damien kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. So cute. Obviously, Amanda was spying again. Amanda runs back to the couch from the window and tries to look as nonchalant as possible. Hello, father. I was sitting here on the couch this entire time, not spying. Hi, Amanda. So, godfather it is. Are you guys like starting a vampire coven or a coven? I don't know. Together? Oh, a plot twist. Mothman. Damien's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either. Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. No. Oh, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning? Sure thing. I make my way to the room and fall into my bed with my heart full, excited for the day to come. Don't trust anyone who likes their meat. I don't know. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm sensing a romance between us. A chemical romance.
Ooh.
What? That's a band?
It is. Death anxiety, oof. I guess because we took so long with finding the Duchess. Always bring a war chest. What was? Great! So now, oh my god, the game is lagging again. Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. Thank you. So yeah. Phew, I think everything fine is yes, I think cool, everything's cool. Okay, yes, so this is the same good old thing like always. Don't look suspicious. Hey, Dad. Something fishy. Rats. You asked too many questions. So we already got that right all the time. Wow. So this is all the same like always. We already know this. Really? Nah, but I think we also had that already. Happened to steal a dog. Oh no, this was new. Shit. I'm glad you two are able to bond over cute dogs. Really warms my heart. Dad, we're having a moment. Hey, sailor, your kid's a good egg. Or is it? I think we already had that once. Where's your goth prince? Okay, no, apparently it's new. You two are surely attached to the hip these days. He's around. Stellar. Mary turns her attention to Amanda. It's not too hard to sneak a dog into college, trust me. I did it plenty back in the day. At one point, I had 3 cats living in my dorms. No, we already had that. So just the line with like, your goth prince was new. I decided to leave him to it. All of a sudden, a huge dog leaps up in my arms. Duchess! Hugo and Ernest run up to me. The Duchess gives my face a few broad licks and hops down.
We're working on that. Got her in a disciplinary class.
She's a wild spirit who runs where she's may. I don't mind at all. Looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely. Aww. She's a valuable addition to the clan. If I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it, obviously. Cool. We'll deal with we deal with that later. Duchess and Cordelia spots a squirrel and dart across the yard. Ernest follows her laughing. Aw, he's laughing. He was never laughing before. That's really sweet that he's doing so much better.
He's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think taking care of a dog is good for him. Thanks for breaking into my home, I guess. Anytime.
Jay! Brian, you made it! Haha, I don't pass on good max, so this is still the same. We don't want to deep breaths.
Oh god. This is real ragger. Our old age into consideration. I think this is also the same. Bro! Yeah, still the same. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's the same. And Joseph should also be the same. I'm glad, hopefully, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe, blah blah blah. We could hang out sometimes, all the same. We already talked. Thanks, Hugo. Yeah, so this is the same.
Hey.
Pew pew pew! Robert, okay, this is also the same as always. See you later. You will also be the same. Ooh. Thanks for inviting me to your party. Anytime, bud. I know we had a rocky start, but I'm glad to know you. I hope you know how much your dad cares about you. Also, oh, that's what he said to me. Yeah. My dad's had a rough couple years, and I know that it must have been easy to raise me alone. Must not have been easy, my god. He's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot. And it seems like you make him happy. Aww. So, you're cool in my books. Thank you, Lucian. That means a lot to me, because you're my adoptive son now. Sure. And let me know if you want me to give you a stick and poke sometime. Thanks for coming by, Lucian. Right, he had a stick and poke. He said that at the burger time. Right, that was in the first part. See you around, Jay. So now it's Amanda time. Killer party pops. Blah blah blah. Ha 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 ha. Knock him dead. So, okay. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone have been waiting to talk to you. Now, here we are. Ugh. I feel like it's always so confusing to maneuver all of that, but I also don't want to reread it every time. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmers are gonna get ice cream. Pew pew! Love you, pups. Emma runs off to join her friends. Aw, he's in his normal clothes. I take a seat next to Damien as the last guests make their way out of a party. Did you know that in the Victorian era there would be benches, seedy boys? What? Really?
Oh.
I'm kidding, Jay, but what if? Ooh. It's good to see you and your... Huh? CVs? CVs again? Thank you. I had a revelation the other day, Jay, and I think it was largely due to your continued influence upon me. There was a version of myself that might have been embarrassed to show you my true form, my information technology form. But, oh, the leaf suddenly kicked in. Okay, the leaves are glitching. Oh boy. But what you said about me, about how my passion was what you truly admired, that emboldened me to feel like myself regardless of how I choose to dress and act. Instead of separate entities, very simply different facades of myself, a three-dimensional human being with his own thoughts, wants and needs. Exactly. I love dressing the way I do, but feeling constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did this in the first place. To make myself happy. I place my hand on Damien's and feel a little squeeze. Looking up, I'm greeted by Damien's warm smile. I'm trying to be more comfortable with who I am, rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people. Very well.
I can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of him. Damien, I'm so happy you realized that you can be a dog-loving goth. Me too, Jay, me too. I feel myself inching closer and closer to Damien. I go to brush a lock of hair off his face and am shocked at how soft it is. How is your hair so soft? Dog shampoo. I keep running my hair through his hair and he leans closer to me, placing a hand on the side of my face. He strokes my cheek with his thumb. You know, public display of affection were considered scandalous in the Victorian era. Damien pulls me in for a kiss. But I think I can make an exception for you. Aww. Aww. Medicine is not always the best medicine. Guys, the last 2 dads. If everything goes right, in 2 weeks we're done with Dream Daddy. But no, like, yeah, Damien is definitely one of my favorites, if not even my favorite. Like, Matt and Damien, they're great. I love them. So much. But yeah. That's a big if. Oh, thank you very much. But no, yeah, we did it! Damien! Woo! Did you have fun? I had fun, obviously. If it comes to Damien, I always have fun. Like, the only time I had no fun during Dream Daddy was with Brian. Ugh. No, but like Damien was awesome. And next time we're gonna do Hugo, and I'm really excited about Hugo because I literally know nothing about his route. I'm really excited about that. And with Joseph, I can't really remember anything either. But yeah, and then we're gonna be done. So, and yeah, in the meantime, I do need to say, we will see if I'm gonna stream tomorrow because, you know, I feel a little bit sick. And maybe after today, my voice will be gone. Going in completely blind, huh? Tomorrow. Next week with Hugo, yes. I don't know anything. Like, literally. I mean, we do know that he's a teacher. We do know that he knows art. We do know that he has a son who's really a lot of work, you know, but... Oh my god, don't kick my mic, child. That is expensive. Child, please, don't do that. Yes, you're a big, long, stretchy kitty cat, I know. Yeah, but I'm really happy. We're almost done with Dream Daddy. Only 2 more streams, and we're done. Yay! Yeah, still cute. No matter how often I see it, it's adorable. And now our picture. Ooh, Damien. I don't know, he looks so goofy in it. It's awesome. I love it. Okay, guys, I will not talk too long because my throat is actually kind of killing me, and I think I will probably not sleep because obviously sleeping is for the weak. But I will probably already go to bed and do stuff. Probably cuddling my cat. That sounds really wrong, saying I go to bed and do stuff, but I'm probably gonna cuddle my cat. Scroll fucking social media all the time, and my cat is still trying to push off my mic. And yeah. And yes, so we will see if we see each other tomorrow. That will be a surprise for everyone. And with that, I'm gonna say I hope you have a lovely morning, noon, afternoon, evening or night, and